Okay, guys, I've got one more video for you. This is just a first three. We're gonna take the G shape again, or the G key again, and put it in a new shape. And I want to show you guys that. This is the third one that I use from time to time, and I think this is a really good one. It's helpful to be able to play something more lead guitar-y, but less like full chords. It's a little bit more like chunky, and so this one's different than the other two. So let's check out the guitar, and we'll get into it. Okay, so where you're going to want to start is, if you watch the other two videos, if you haven't watched, you should go watch those other two. That was our first one, localized around the G chord. And then the second one was localized around this D shape, but playing the G. Okay, and this last one is going to kind of play off of that, but we're actually going to move down a little bit. So you're going to skip, you're going to have like the E string muted, and then the B string is going to be on your pinky, which is going to be fret 8. And then 7 will be on the G string with your ring finger. And then on the D string, it's going to be on 5. Okay? So this is what it's going to sound like. You guys maybe have even played this shape before, but not really known that that's what you're playing it. Okay? So there's the G, and we're going to talk in numbers too, so that's the 1 chord. So G is the 1. And then we're going to go ahead and go to the 4, and the 4 is so easy. You just make sure, instead of holding on with this single note with your ring finger or your index finger, you're going to bar this whole 5th fret there. Okay? So there's the first part. Then you're just, for the 4 chord, the C, you're just going to drop your ring finger off. So now you're just going, so you can hear the difference between that. G, C. So the goal of all these videos has been to get you in a location where you don't have to move all the way around the neck to find the places where you can get chords. So, because that's what open chords does. Doing that. So now up here, G, C, and then I think the 6 minor is my favorite one. This is E minor. It's the 6 minor in the key of G. It's like this. So you're taking that original position here, and instead of playing this note, you're just gonna mute that note with your middle finger, sorry. And then you're gonna take your middle finger and put it on the 7th fret on the A string, and that creates your 6 minor. And then the D, you can play 2 ways. So we've got the 1, 4, 6 minor. If you want to see that, how I build it, pinky, ring finger, middle finger, and you're muting the E string and you're muting the D string. Okay. So there's that one. And then the last one, the 5, you can play a couple different ways. You can actually get away with playing it this way, like that. So you can go, and then C. Hear that 5 there? It's the 5. So you can do that. There might be 3 ways actually, but I think the best way is probably to go ahead and slide up a whole step into that A shape for the D, that's a crossover from our other pattern. So G, C, D, and you can throw your pinky up there if you need to, if you like the sound of that. So let's go over that again. G, it's the 1. C, the 4 chord. You can see those, that's what I'm doing there. And then 6 minor. And then you have either, that's your D, your 5, or you can play it here. There. I think you can even play it like that too. You can't add that pinky there. So that's probably the one that I use the least, because if I'm playing with a full band, you can kind of get away with that. And then in this shape particularly, this one's the least like locked in for me. but you can always go down to the D, just a regular A-shaped bar chord D. So if you know worship music, then you probably know This Is Amazing Grace. That's what is happening here. Yep. So that's how that works there. So once again, you got 1, 4, 6 minor, and then either 5 or 5. That one sounds better for sure. So if you've got a full band, you can get away with doing that one. Just whatever sound you're looking for at the time. And then another thing, just a cool thing is the 2 minor. 2 minor is real easy here because you can just go here. Switch to an E, kind of an E minor shape bar chord, but you're just breaking off these 2 E and A strings. So okay, cool. So that is that particular shape set. And once again, I don't know. I've been playing guitar for a while. I'm not really a guitar teacher, but just to be able to share some of the things that I do when I play on Sundays, I think those are helpful for anybody trying to figure out how to play more of the neck and play some of those things without being too overwhelmed. You got 5 shapes for each one of those sets, and that can get you through almost every key. And you just need to not forget that you have all your other chords that you already know. You can use those too. Just choose how you want to use those, and sometimes you'll run into a song that you can't bring up, you can't play in the right spot. You can't get to a certain part of the neck, and so you need to use those chords to make that happen. Or if you're playing something like Elevation, and they're singing super high, and you need to drop it lower, then you can find those locations when you do that, or if you have a female vocalist leading. So anyways, I love these chords. I really enjoy playing them, and they've made my life a lot easier, especially understanding the numbers and trying to work that into my guitar playing, kind of trying to drop my music. That was a big deal for me here recently, just getting away from sheet music and really like feeling the song. I think that's important. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.